Welcome back to my YouTube channel, and today I'm going to be starting a new series called A Kid's Opinion on Everything. And yeah, it'll just kind of be my opinion on things that are happening. And before you say, oh, you're too young for this website, I say, no, I'm actually 14, so heck off. It's not my problem that my voice hasn't dropped yet. It does make me sound squeaky as hell, but I can't really control that. Anyways, for the first episode of this, we're gonna be talking about the freaking Chris, the handsome dude. The German chess dude who everybody's been losing their crap over. You know that dude. You know what I'm talking about. The German chess dude, right? And how he has supposedly been cheating. And it's weird. It sounds too crazy to believe that he put the beads up his ass and the beads helped him win. That sounds crazy, but all the evidence points towards, it being true, and it drives me crazy, you know what I mean? Freaking drives me crazy. People are well, not people, but I'm no, there's no way that can be true. But considering the considering the slight research that I did, everything points to him having cheated by putting the bead somewhere. And people say it doesn't make sense, but it makes the most. I don't know what to say, man. It's freaking weird. It's freaking weird. And as somebody who's a chess noob, seeing him do that many engine moves in a row, I agree, he's totally cheating. But I find it crazy that he would put beads up his ass to do so. And another thing, surely the metal detector would have metal detected it. But I guess sure you'd be able to detect stuff that's up a dude's ass, right? Let's say put it way up his ass. But then still, if it's the same grade as airport stuff, I think it'd still be detected. So I don't know. So either the chess people really need to step up their security game, or this dude's just a prodigy or some crap. Yeah, man, it's weird. Speaking of weird stuff, yes, this is a cutaway, and yes, this isn't going to be edited because cry about it. I just want people to hear my unfiltered opinions. Speaking of weird stuff, don't you find it weird how the war in Ukraine is still going on, but nobody's reporting about it anymore? I thought a legitimate war that could start another world war would be a bit more reported about, you know? Sure, in the first week or two we heard a lot about it, but now you don't hear anything. You hear nothing at all from the media outlets. And I looked into it, and it's not they're losing that bad. It's not they're covering it up because they're losing really badly. It's kind of a stalemate. But I don't get it. Is there some sort of agenda that's propaganda type things where it would benefit of just not talking about it? That's what I presume is happening, but it's weird. It's a war. I thought you'd talk about it more. Vietnam War, Korea War, all the other major wars that had a major power involved in it were like the word of the bird, the bird of the word. The bird is the word, but like it was like kind of their thing, right? Like the news would be like all over talking about it, be like on the front page. Well, mainly in the world wars, and like before then there wasn't really any news because like it would take forever. But yeah, like World War II and onwards, like the Korean War and the Vietnam War, all like, you know, had a lot of peeps, had a lot of dudes like reporting about it. But now this one, in probably the most like what news spreads the easiest with like YouTube and other things, it just, you know, how do I say this, isn't like spreading at all. It's just like nobody's talking about it. Like I live in Australia, and I think the last time my news talked about it like at all, oh no, it kind of does talk about it, but it's in the world segment, which is like one page full of stuff that is going on in the outside world. And like nobody got time for that, nobody reads that. My dad doesn't read it, I don't read it. Well, I did read it for my previously mentioned minor research for this video, but yeah, like you know what I mean. Barely anybody reads that. And whoa, almost just fell off. Yeah, trampoline kind of sucks. It's damaged. But yeah, anyways, back on track. Ukraine not being reported. Yeah. And I just find it weird that it's, you know, not being reported, for the lack of a better word. Like, nobody's talking about it. Nobody's reporting. And there's like plenty of things to report about. Like that thing, I don't know. As I said, it hasn't been reported that much, so I don't have the full loader. But like on how, pretty sure like Russia tried to detonate like a nuclear power plant or something by shooting missiles at it. And then Ukraine did the same thing back to Russia. Or maybe it's the other way around. Maybe Russia did it first. But like, yeah, I thought that would be a bit more newsworthy than just a tiny little, you know, tiny little thing on the side. Tiny little stick on the side of like a bigger thing, something, well, it's not necessarily bigger, but something that's been talked about more. Like, you know, you got the little side story on the side, like scrunched up against like the side of the newspaper. I don't know, not that many people, you know, actually read the newspaper, so not that many people know what I'm talking about. But like, yeah, if you know, you know, and if you don't, like, you just gotta trust me on this one, right? And yeah, it's just kind of upsetting, really. People are dying and like they don't even get any recognition. It's depressing. Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm doing this all on the trampoline, by the way. Yeah, it's sad. Yeah. I would make this a fundraiser if I could, but like, I'm just a kid. I don't know how to pull off that. Like, you know, when it says like fundraiser and it's like, oh, donate funds or whatever. I don't know how to do that. Otherwise, I totally would. So like, maybe can somebody comment and tell me how to? Because I'll totally set it up if I figure out how. Yeah. Sorry if this video kind of sucked. It was kind of a whim. This is going to be completely unedited. It's just my unfiltered thoughts on random things. Yeah, that's kind of it. Yeah. So, I mean, well, yeah. That's kind of all I gotta say. Sorry about that. Like, like the video if you want to see more of this. And yeah, maybe like, I don't know, I feel like I'm just stretching this out, but like, yeah, like and subscribe, blah blah blah, all that jazz. This amount many of people are unsubscribed, blah blah blah. You know the thing. Just subscribe, like if you want to see more, and bye bye.